Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The gun, it's Taylor. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, 85 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And it's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play there. Goff to Kupp. 52 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Out of the gun. Goff. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Taylor. Looking long for Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. There he goes.
I'm the best in the game.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Taylor. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 65 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hold on.
Goff. That'll be caught by Cobb. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
If you ran the perfect defense in this situation, would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's fourth down.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. They'll run on first down with Akers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Goff on first down. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. They'll run a draw now with Akers. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight, but so far it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 14-14.
Got it here at the 29 on second and 8. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to fourth down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
44-yard attempt.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So no surprise if Vinatieri able to convert there. He is, of course, the owner of the NFL record for most postseason field goals.
Hard to believe he was undrafted coming out of college. And now here he is into his 40s, and he's still one of the best kickers around.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
his yardage back to the 29. That second down play nets a -4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On third down, Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. We're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Now Taylor, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Stays on his feet. And he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a first and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
22, Christian McCaffrey.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From the 30 on second down, Taylor, that's to McCaffrey, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. To throw on third down, Taylor. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first.
It's now
one of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here we go on fourth down with Taylor. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing on second and 8. Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Akers, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers as the first half is winding down. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. Panthers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Going right back to Akers. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2. Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, Akers. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. Akers. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from 33. Terry's kick is good, and that will push this lead up to 20 now. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Ball carrier.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
44-yard line.
From the 44, Taylor to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On third down, Taylor. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
First down, Carolina.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. Being chased out left. Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
In this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. Caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Panthers.
And he is out of bounds is inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Now left side on the swing pass. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Complete to Christian.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, it's Taylor. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Again, it'll be Akers. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Akers. They try and run.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
A 22-yard attempt.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Extracurricular there. When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. The throw by Taylor there knocked away and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Yards to go.
He may try and run for this. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
On the play. Brings up 4th down.
He can run for it, and he will. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.